Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing kind of a everything you need to know about college football 25 here on the channel. I know a lot of people who are playing from the 2K community are playing college football right now. I'm going to be playing this game a lot, having a lot of fun with it, and I've been grinding this game only for a few hours. Totally no money spent so far, haven't done anything, and have managed to build a semi-decent squad off rip, and definitely have a lot more to do as well. Just going to be kind of breaking down all the basic stuff that you should be doing here in day one of college football, and hopefully giving y'all some tips that are really going to help you to build your team. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily my team content. Not my team. Well, my team, yes, but also college football now. I'm going to be uploading this game a couple videos a day, probably at least one a day, generally multiple videos sometimes a day as well. So if y'all are excited about the college football content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you're new, because I'm going to be doing this in addition to my team. So we really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's discuss the basic stuff you need to know. Coming from, admittedly, a little bit of a casual. I am not a Madden expert, college football expert, the way that I would say I am about my team. Now, I would definitely be more of a Madden expert, but obviously I wouldn't say with this game I'm much of an expert at all. But I've already managed to build a semi-decent squad. Now, one thing I will say is there was a solo battles glitch that did not last long, but there was a solo battles glitch in this game, and I was able to take advantage of that, and that got me like 13 14 levels or something, which was really helpful for just giving me a slight little head start. Now that has been patched. It was not in the game for long, but I took advantage of it for one game and got myself leveled up a bit. Now my team, I mean, I got an 83 overall quarterback. Joe Burrow obviously is the pre-order quarterback you get for MVP, so we're sticking with him for now. This Nicholas Singleton card, by the way, is legitimately a must-get card on day one. Now I'm not actually trying to upgrade him right now, but look at this card's stats, and he is legitimately insane. He is so good. He's what? Okay. I love the fact that that the game is this glitched right now. Things just legitimately are not working the way that they're supposed to. But this card is 84 speed. He's really good as a halfback right now in a game where I think running the ball is going to be really good. I got myself a couple of good receivers, an 80 overall tight end that I actually did buy off the auction house. I spent some coins on a tight end. He's got an 80 speed, just so I have myself a little bit of a base tight end, and everything else that I've gotten on my offense has been free so far, just grindable stuff. I picked this Jordan Morgan card in yesterday's first video when I did the pre-order content. I still have my pre-order points, and my defense is looking okay-ish as well. I pulled this 83 overall as a B&D card out of one of the level up packs. Same thing with this 81. This other 81 was from the pre-order bonuses, obviously from yesterday, as well as Will Johnson. So got ourselves a pretty good amount of stuff so far with our lineup. But the first thing that you should be doing when you start off this game is just knocking out these orientation challenges. Not for really much, because you're not getting a ton of coins out of them or anything, but it's a good place to start. This varsity pack is definitely a nice little pack to start you off with, and also this is really basic stuff like acquire packs in the marketplace, improve your lineup twice, complete challenges, and then you got play 5 games, play a solo seasons game. Now I'm waiting for solo seasons to be working, because solo seasons is also not working right now, as is solo battles. Solo battles has been deactivated or is under maintenance right now, as is solo seasons. So as of right now, you can't do that. But this is the first area to start, really, I think, is knocking out these orientation challenges, and then also knocking out your season 1 challenges. There's not a ton of content right now yet in the game. I think things are going to continue to update sometime in the next couple of days with the promos that have been leaked or that have been previewed and that type of stuff. But make sure you're doing your dailies. Make sure you're completing your season 1 objectives, whatever these are, whenever they upgrade. I've done a good little chunk of grinding on this so far as well. They only track in head-to-head solo battles or solo seasons, and the head-to-head games obviously only tracks in head-to-head. But I've managed to make a decent amount of progress on all this stuff so far, and that solo battles glitch did help me a bit in terms of giving me a level up head start for sure. That is one thing I will say, is I got a little bit of advantage out of that. But Nicholas Singleton specifically is available out of this level 10 pack, season 1, 84 overall. He is a must get as quickly as you can. This card should be, in my opinion, one of the initial cards you want to grind for no matter what. And after that, I think the next step is to start making coins in whatever way you can. For me, that's going to be, I can't back out of this screen. There we go. It's letting me back out. For me right now, it's going to be challenges. I'm just thinking knocking out challenges early in the year is always a good place to start. I've done all the Ultimate Team 101 challenges. I've made a decent little bit of chunk of headway on these offense scheme trials, but just going through, knocking out all these challenges. I'm not quite halfway done with the challenges that are available, but I'm definitely getting there. And I think that is kind of the move right now, is to just start knocking out challenges, start stockpiling some coins if you can, using the free cards that you get from completing all this different type of stuff to build up your team, trying to level up with all the XP, all that type of stuff, and just build yourself kind of a starter squad, kind of like I have here. This is more so if you're no money spent. If you're spending your money on the game, more power to you. Right now, me personally, as of yet, I have not. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to in the future. That's not a promise I'm making. But as of right now, I haven't, and I'm not immediately planning to in the near future. So I definitely think that you can build a very capable squad day one just off rip by just grinding the game a bit. If you can get this Singleton card, he is legitimately as good as the Todd Gurley that's going to be dropping here in the next couple of days, with his 84 speed and just how well-rounded he is as an overall card. Now, I really wish they would actually let me look at his stats, but for some reason, there we go, 84 speed, 84 excel, 83 agility, 83 carrying. He's not a great catcher, but he trucks well, he breaks tackles, he can change direction. He does everything pretty well as an overall card right now, and I think he's really, I mean, look, just the stats that he already has once these load: 30 carries for 511 yards and 6 touchdowns so far. I mean, he is an absolute tank off rip, and I think having a really good running back is going to be super important in this game, and just being able to get this card off rip is one of the best options, probably the best option that you can get day one outside of the super duper expensive cards. Now, one thing I will mention real quickly, I was very worried about gambling only cards being a thing in this game. It does look as though the 88, 89, 90 overall pullable cards that are in packs for this season are not going to be, they are actually sellable, which is very important. I thought it looked as though they were not going to be sellable. At least that's how they were initially announced, and that would have been really a huge issue and I think a huge problem. But luckily that is not the case. The cards are pullable and they are sellable. Now, they're not very common. They're super rare. I would not go spending money trying to chase them, but if you are spending money on the game, I mean, this isn't like 2K in the end of the day. I'm not going to get on here and tell you not to spend any money, because I think this game is probably, I mean, it's probably not the most rewarding that it's ever been in terms of being able to get really, really good stuff for your money's worth, but at least it's not pure gambling, and it's not the ability, there's an ability to go get the cards you want, and that means all of them. Now, I'm still saving my pre-order points right now. I will obviously let you all know when I change my mind. If you want to spend your pre-order packs points, I would probably personally target the rare platinum packs or the weekly platinum packs. But me personally, as of right now, at least, I am not going to do that. I am just going to continue to try to stack some coins, grind challenges, probably going to play some cut squads with one of my friends tonight. I'm going to be streaming this game a ton, by the way, over the next few days. So if y'all are interested in watching streams, from the perspective of somebody who admittedly is not a professional football video game player or anything, but I'm trying to get better and I think I'm decent. Feel free to follow me over on Twitch and come through the streams, and I'm looking forward to continuing to make cut content in the near future. I think this Singleton card, for one, he's a monster. I might make a gameplay video on him for later today. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content and college football content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.